Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we've actually got quite a few really nice packs to open up. A lot of them are going to be heavy, and then we have some unweighed booster packs to show you guys. So we're going to start off with, we have one pack for Austin, and he bought one of the Fossil First Edition packs, and it's a heavy. So this should have a holographic card in it. If it does not, then I didn't bring them up here with me, so I'm going to have to run downstairs really quick and grab one. But hopefully I weighed them out correctly, because I did buy these directly from a booster box. And usually that's pretty evident. You know, what was kind of cool about these packs, I think all of the heavy ones weighed 21.2 or so to 21.3. Then there was maybe 9 packs that weighed right at 21. And then the rest were between 20.6 and 20.8. A lot of people who buy these packs, if they buy them individually from someone, they see 21 grams and they'll sell that as heavy. So you just have to be careful when you're buying heavy packs from somewhere, especially if they're just basing it off of 1 or 2 packs that they have, or 5 or 10. I mean, unless you buy it from a booster box, it's hard to know for sure if you actually have a heavy pack or not. And even then, you really don't know. That's why I sold the Team Rocket box as an unweighed, because I've had Team Rocket boxes before, and you just really couldn't tell what was heavy and what was not. But some of the sets that are easier to be able to figure out if you have a box: Base, Jungle, and Fossil. So that's why I offered out the heavy packs for these sets. Alright, so let's get into Austin's pack. So he's going to start off with Shellder, Krabby, seeing something, Geodude, Recycle, that Gambler. I'm going to pull some of the uncommons off the back. We got Sandslash, Kingler, Cloyster, oh, I thought it was that one, Slowpoke, and, oh, nope, maybe it's the next one, I've counted wrong, Kabuto. Oh, Moltres, right off the bat. Look at that. Wow. So you can actually get all 3 legendary birds in Fossil. Zapdos had its premiere in base set, but in Fossil you could get another printing of Zapdos, as well as Moltres and Articuno. Moltres was always my favorite in the game. I like Articuno for like physically playing the card because it has that blizzard attack, but Moltres in the game I just thought was always really cool. Maybe because fire Pokemon are tough to get. Looking at the backside, you do see the centering's off just slightly, but not too much. Do have a little white dot there. Yeah, I think I saw one right there. So I don't think it would get a 10 based off of that, but the front side looks really good. I would say the front side's probably 9, 10, but then on the back side you're probably looking at about a 9. Very nice. Also, let me put this one up so I don't want to get it mixed up with anything. Now, next up we have Ben. So Ben, he bought 3 Neo Genesis Unlimited booster packs. I had bought 4 unweighed ones from a booster box break a while back, so I have no idea what was pulled from them. I didn't know the other unlimited Neo Genesis we opened up here on camera, I don't think it had a holo in it, so hopefully one of these 3 packs for Ben does. Neo Genesis is another one of those sets where even if you have a box, sometimes it can be tough to weigh out. I've seen that with Neo Discovery before as well. There we go. What I like about Neo Genesis is that it's got some pretty decent cards in there that, like the Gen 2 starters that a lot of people like, and they like to grade. And of course, you have the Pikachu. Wow, there you go. Neo Genesis Pikachu. This one's pretty tough to find in really good shape now. You got Wooper, Girafarig, Chikorita, Mantine. I guess the Unlimiteds are maybe in the correct order. I don't know. There's an energy there. Maybe it's the last card. I know with the first edition it was the second card off of the front, so maybe it's the second card off the back for Unlimited. Ooh, now there's a good trainer. Goldberry. It's usually pretty expensive because it does well with like the legacy players. Nice, you got a Bayleaf too. Now this is a pretty good pack. Oh, and you got a holo. You got a holo Togetic or Togetic. Togetic, whatever you want to say. Oh man. That holo looks pretty good. What do you guys think? You know, looking at it straight on, you can really enjoy, you know, the artwork and the beauty of these cards. But you know, when you flash in the light, that's when you're trying to get out any PSA imperfections. Now, this right here, looking immediately at the back, I think it looks pretty good, other than maybe at the top. You can kind of see it's not edge wear, but it's almost like where it didn't cut really clean on the top side. But other than that, man, this is a very, very clean card. So congratulations to you, Ben, on getting a holo out of that pack. And you still have 2 more packs to go. All right. Let's see if I can get it opened up. That's twice now that we've pulled a Togetic or a Togetic from a Neo Genesis pack, and twice I thought that we've had Lugia. Alright, so we have Shuckle, Double Gust. This artwork I believe was later banned. Spinarak, Sunkern. Ooh, Totodile got another starter. Wooper, let's pull that energy off the backside. Got the fire energy. Maybe that means you got a Typhlosion in here. Professor Elm, that's a good one. Ariados, Bill's Teleporter, and oh, 2 holos. You got an Ampharos. Now this Ampharos is probably one of the easiest to grade Wizards of the Coast Amphoroses. I know the one from Expedition's pretty tough to grade, and the one from Neo Revelation is like near impossible. Now the back side, it looks pretty clean other than one corner. I'm seeing a little white nick right there. Where's that on my finger? There you go. And looking at the holo, I didn't see any print lines. It would be really tough to see just because it has such a dark background. But man, you are 2 for 2. And you still have 1 more pack to go. So maybe we can pull this off and get you 3 out of 3 holos. I think that's how we started out the Team Rocket booster box. Alright, so you have another Totodile, Wooper. Oh, another Pikachu. Nice, man. You got 2 Pikachus. Slowpoke, Mantine. Get the water energy out of the way. Chikorita, another starter. Bill's Teleporter. Ariados. Oh, nice. You got the Croconaw. And arcade game. Well, we knew the luck had to run out sometime, and it ran out for you on your 3rd pack. But overall, you did really good on your non-holos. And then you also got 2 holographic cards. So I believe that would be a W. Put this up. All right, so Ben, I have your packs off to the side. Next up, we have Gustavo. He bought this just as I was getting ready to record, and he got himself a Jungle First Edition Heavy Booster Pack. So let's see what Gustavo pulls. Now, probably the fan favorite is going to be something like a Jolteon, but you still have really big cards like Vaporeon and Kangaskhan. Flareon is popular, a little bit not as expensive, but still it's come up quite a bit. And then there's other cards like Snorlax, which are both popular and tough to pull, or tough to get in a PSA 10 anyways. Alright, so we're going to start off Gustavo's pack. Execute, Cubone, Meowth, Venonat, doesn't have the line error. Got Tauros, Persian, Parasect. Can we get an Eevee, Jigglypuff, or Pikachu? Ooh, Rhyhorn. Oh, got the Pikachu. Man, that almost makes the pack if it's in PSA 10 condition. Got Mankey. Oh, Nidoqueen. It's usually not the best pull to have, you know, for like a holo, because the grass ones are a little bit easier to grade. But man, this is still way better than something like an Electrode. Let's see, I'm not seeing any print lines on it. I do see some silvering on the edge. You can see that all the way down, which is pretty common among jungle prints. Let me put this in the sleeve and we'll flip it over and look at the back side a little bit deeper. So on the back side, you can see immediately it's got like this white stuff here on the edge. That's actually more like brown stuff, but what would happen is you can actually come in there and most of this will flake off if you just come in with something soft like your finger and just kind of gently push at it. You can see right there that little piece just come off. But I'm not going to do that for his entire card. I'll let him decide whether or not he wants to do that. The edges actually look pretty good. I'm not seeing any edge wear there, or on this one. Maybe you can almost see like a little bit of a lip. You can't see it from this direction, but from this direction it almost looks like it has a little bit of a lip right there on the card, but that's not actual edge wear. The only thing that I would think you'd want to remove is a lot of that little those specks that kind of come from the pack. And then on the front side, I thought it looked really good, other than the silvering, which unfortunately does detract from the overall appeal. So I would still probably give it about a 9. But congratulations, Gustavo, on your pack. You got yourself a Nidoqueen and a Pikachu. And ironically, that Pikachu might make you a little bit more money, just because those are a lot easier to grade than the hollows. Hollows from Wizards of the Coast, man, they're just tough to get a 10. And we're still not done. We actually have 2 more packs from, if you guys remember this guy, Devin. Remember, I couldn't get his name right the first time. I didn't know if it was Devon or Devin. And I believe he emailed me and said it's just like D-E-V-N, Devin. So I'll try to remember that anytime you buy packs. Let me pull these out of the card saver. He bought 2 first edition Fossil Heavy booster packs. I'm not really sure what he's going for personally. If it were me, I would want Dragonite. I think that's what I would go for. Dragonite, maybe something like Gengar. Gengar is always popular and fun to pull. Hits that I wouldn't want to pull, Haunter or Hypno, something like that. Muck would be probably the worst. Got Psyduck, Horsey. Psyduck is probably your best common. It's not like Jungle where you've got Pikachu or Eevee that can bail you out. Got Ekans, Kingler, Graveler. I would say your best uncommon, maybe Golem. Oh, look at that. You got a Golem, Ekans, and ooh, Raichu. Not bad, not bad. That's pretty much like a middle of the road type hollow. Popular, but it is a reprint because there was a, well, this card itself isn't a reprint, but it wasn't its debut. It wasn't the rookie card for Raichu. You could actually get a Raichu in the original base set. But man, it's looking pretty clean, other than I see a light print line going through the bottom. Let me see if I can flash it. You can kind of see it right there. This one's looking extra yellow. Backside, the centering's off a little bit on the backside. The front looked pretty good, or you can't really tell as much anyways, maybe because it's a lightning type card. But overall, not too bad. Pretty sweet pull. Definitely take it over some of the other pulls that you could have from the set. But if you hit something like a Dragonite, it's so popular. People love that card. And if you get in the 10, I mean, you're talking about a huge jump in price. Alright. Last pack of the video, we have Slowpoke, Mysterious Fossil, Ammonite, Grimer, pull out an uncommon, you got Weezing, pull out another uncommon, got Sandslash, and then the last uncommon, Tentacruel, not bad. He was, man, in the first episode I saw him, he was huge. He was definitely not 5 feet 3 inches, he was like bigger than buildings. Got Horsey, Zubat, and, oh, nope, next card, Gambler, oh, Hypno. Well, definitely not a Moltres, but definitely better than Buck too. Let me put him in a sleeve here. I think I saw where top 10 Pokemon just was able to snag one of these in PSA 10 condition himself. So the good thing about Hypno is that if you try to grade him, usually he's not too hard to get a PSA 10 out of because he has such a dark background. I'm like flashing it back and forth right now, trying to see if I can catch that same print line that we saw on Raichu, but it just doesn't seem to be there. So that's really good. Looks to be well centered. Front side, I don't see anything detracting from it. Oh, look at this. The back side is actually showing to be very well centered. Almost like it's a different sheet as the than from the Raichu. That's actually really nice. I think this one has a decent shot. Maybe got a few spots on the edge where if you zoom in really far, you can kind of see where the whitening is, but overall very nice condition. Congrats, Devin, on your pulls, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks.